In this presentation, we're going to be focusing on the impacts of social media on various aspects of society, including business, communication, and education. For this slide, social media has changed the way we communicate from a day-to-day basis. It has increased with how quickly we can reach someone, whether it's in the United States or across the globe. Word of mouth is used frequently across social media, typically with smaller businesses, as it can drive up revenue as well as growth and increase. Social media has been used as a great tool for both large and small businesses. Unhealthy sleeping patterns occur across the globe with social media, reaching new heights. Not just that, but anxiety as well as depression have shown to be increasing worldwide with social media. In today's society, social media has created a positive but also negative platform for all individuals. Before social media, we were quite limited to our resources as far as communication goes. But with social media on the rise, it seems as if the world gets smaller and smaller as communication travels faster and faster. For this slide, increases in cyberbullying on social media as well as communication have been a problem in recent years and have continued to increase. As social media has gotten more advanced in today's day and age, cyberbullying has increased immensely.
When looking at social media and its impact on business, it really, you see how it changed how businesses operate in the 21st century. It's created new markets, exposed weaknesses, and allowed the growth of some of our now largest businesses. Statista reported that in 2018 there are over 2.6 billion people using social media worldwide, and that's expected to continue increasing. One of the many benefits of businesses using social media is their ability to use it for recruitment. A business can post a listing and have it be instantly seen by millions of people. Additionally, it serves as kind of a background check as people now list a lot of their personal information on social media accounts. Social media platforms like LinkedIn were created specifically for people to network their professional lives. In a similar way that job listings can reach many people, so can advertisements. Never in history has advertising been so easy. Everything from sporting events to retail sales can be broadcasted to millions of people instantly and at little to no cost. Lauren Simmons of Time writes that social media is hands down the most powerful tool that any business can use to engage customers and drive revenue growth. With venues such as Twitter, many businesses can talk directly to their customers. This allows them to address issues and simply maintain a dialogue. In a journal written by Christy Van Auken, who's the vice president of Akron Canton Airport in Ohio, she wrote that social media has allowed airports for the first time to directly interact with customers on an ongoing basis. This can work as a great advantage. The Wendy's Twitter account, for example, is notorious for posting a lot of funny responses to their customer, and in a way that this has turned into free advertising for hardly any effort. One of the biggest downsides to social media and business, though, is that pretty much anytime anything reaches the internet, it will be there forever. If a company handles an issue poorly or has an incident, or if somebody says something negative, it could very quickly spread around the world, and things posted to social media can follow someone forever and affect their future careers. Director James Gunn, who you see on the left now, was the director of the first two Guardians of the Galaxies movies. They were both very widely successful, but due to some offensive tweets that he made about 5 years ago, he was fired by Disney and won't be. And now the entire the movies going forward are jeopardized.
The impact of social media on communication is possibly one of the biggest out of all three. People can use social media as a tool to interact with their friends and family who live in different places than them. Whether it's a different city, state, or country, they can use social media to bridge the gap between them when they would otherwise have no way to do so. This is also helped by ways of communication inside these apps that are similar to texting and calling. Another benefit of social media in communication is how it has a widespread access. Anyone with any sort of smart device, like a computer, smartphone, tablet, can download any app that they want, whether you're 8 years old or 80 years old. As Warner writes, 71% of Americans use a social media platform at least once every day, proving just how easy it is for anyone to access these. Social media also gives insight to others' lives. You can see what and how people are doing at any time. You can leave comments on your friends' pictures or message them and tell them what you think and what your feelings are. This is appealing to the majority of Americans who consistently use social media to connect with the people they care about. However, all this online socialization can have drawbacks if used incorrectly. Physical interaction can decrease if all of an individual's time is spent on social media and can be detrimental to health and relationships. Despite this, according to many sources, face-to-face communication has not drastically decreased due to overuse on social media. As Renner writes, in fact, in a study done by University of Missouri, results show that social media use have actually little effect on how a person interacts with the people around them, and can actually have positive effects on mental health. Social media also gives way to people trying to pass their false personas in order to get attention or harm others. This is detrimental to mental health of both parties. According to the diagram, anywhere from about half to a majority of users of these sites have either experienced some sort of rude behavior or contributed to it. The top 3 social media sites in Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat have over or almost half of their users reporting cyberbullying.
Social media and technology has become a part of our everyday lives. Some people see it as a benefit to today's education, while some factors prove it's damaging. Whether we like it or not, social media is not going away anytime soon, and we should understand both sides. The increased amount of time students spend on social media today has resulted in a significant decrease in academic success. The distraction of the internet and social media apps has affected how students perform while being tested. Students who do not spend as much time on these apps essentially have better test scores than those who do. Along with that, students have become more and more reliant on getting answers from the internet rather than using their education and brains to do the work. This access causes students to take an easier route on assignments, which is another factor leading to lowered test scores. On the other hand, according to the 10 best and worst ways social media impacts education, having this technology and social media available helps students gain useful skills needed to have a successful future. Due to the fact that we are evolving in technology every day, these skills will benefit the student throughout their life. Along with developing skills, social media has also allowed a quick and easy way for students to share, create, work with their peers, not only in their own classrooms but everywhere in the world. This allows them an easy way to share music, writing, and forms of art. And this is the works cited page.